Alright, how you guys doing? My name is Dan, and today we have update 170 for Payday. Ooh boy, we have some fun stuff, and the comment section is actually there's something else, like always. So, in general, one of the major things to take away from this is Crime Spree. Because they're adding more levels to Crime Spree, any current rotations, or if you have an active Crime Spree, those will be reset. They did mention that they're going to do it on a certain day, so you probably already had a notice. I didn't play a Crime Spree, so yeah, I didn't really pay attention to it. But if they did warn you, and I think they did, then obviously there's your heads up. So, on with that, there was been a focus on some special weapons, the Thanatos and some of the rocket launchers, as well as Swan Song. And Swan Song is what's causing kind of the most anger, supposedly. So, what they did, basically, is they tweaked the way the Thanatos and rocket launchers did damage. Because apparently they were supposed to be one of the best means, according to here, the best weapons for dispatching bulldozers. They haven't really seen any competitive use, really, and apparently they had a lot of drawbacks. So for that reason, they are raising their damage and reducing how many shots they need to kill a bulldozer. In other words, just upping the damage. And for Swan Song, they tweaked how it works in the sense of it's seen as a mandatory skill for one down due to how strong it is, and with that they reduced the duration, and that's what caused people to be in such an uproar. But in general, they added some new stuff to the Crime Spree rotation for the maps. They did a few things to the interface and sound, but in general, what they did to everything else is kind of where everything else is lying. So the RPG goes from 1200 or 12,500 from 10,000. The Commando 101, or the Grim Reaper if you know it from any other game, goes to 6,200 from 5k. And the Thanatos has increased to 3,500 from 2,800. And apparently DMR kits, the pickups have normalized to reliable pickups, 1 bullet per box. Okay. And Broomstick is the exact same way. They nerfed, I guess supposedly a nerf, some of the more popular semi-auto, except the little friend, but some of the more powerful, I guess, semi-auto weapons, if you want to count the little friend into that. But they all have their ammo pickup decreased by 20%. The Striker 18C has a better, I guess, recoil pattern to make it more predictable. And the camera shake effect has been reduced, and the total ammo is decreased to 35 from 40 that it was. And then Swan Song. This is the major thing. Swan Song had its thing reduced from a total of 9 seconds aced to 6 seconds aced. Now, when you think about it, you know, it's a thing. Everything stays the exact same. It's just instead of 9 seconds for Swan Song, it's 6. So, you can take that how you will. Me personally, I don't care. I feel like 6 seconds is more than enough, but that's just me. I was still okay with 9 seconds. I personally don't see why Swan Song needs to be nerfed, because in a way, with this nerf and how strong Swan Song is, especially in one down, and how crucial it is to have it, it's kind of just a slap in the face. And one down, I guess, from what I was reading in the comments, making one down even harder, which I don't see necessarily 3 seconds off of theoretical invulnerability with a bottomless clip. I don't see how that's necessarily like a end-all be-all type of situation. But again, that's just me. if you're a person that runs only one down and you use Swan Song and this is like a life or death thing, sure, you might feel different. I personally don't see why it needed to be nerfed, but I don't see why it's such an insane deal. I still think 6 seconds is enough, more than enough. You know, some people were saying that it was just 3 seconds flat. For some reason, someone didn't, you know, add the previous 3 seconds to basic, so they thought it was 3 seconds of just invulnerability, even with aced. So he was denouncing Swan Song aced entirely, which I thought was pretty funny. But no, it's 6 seconds. You still have the bottomless clip. You're still invulnerable. You have that 60% movement penalty. But, you know, I don't think it was needed. But I guess it's a thing. And it's going to kind of stay there. People are going to complain for a week. And then it's just going to be whatever. But that's that. There was a trailer as well out. I think it was called like the Joy trailer. It was something related to the Nintendo Switch and Payday. And it looks like it's coming out February of 2018. So if you guys have a Nintendo Switch, that's cool. And I think there was a character that came with it, or that is going to come with it. I'm not sure. It looked like a new character because of the, I guess, like technology themed mask, because it was able to swap between different characters on a whim. So that might be a character that might be coming eventually, either exclusively to the Switch or just in general to everybody. I don't know. But that's really it. Nothing else has really happened. If you guys check the patch notes for yourself on Steam, you'll see that the comment section is in a big uproar. Obviously, people are saying it's a dead game, but that is far from the truth, but that's whatever. But that's going to be it. I'm going to leave it off here. I want to thank you guys so much for watching and listening. Like your favorite if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you have not already to not miss any of these videos in the future. My name is Dan, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'll be doing something. Have an awesome day, guys.